Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Hazard, this is promising. And Beckham! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And they can counter here. Now it's Eto'o. Beckham. And that has found him in acres of space. Yaya Toure. Knocks it, tries a shot! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Arsenal are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Beckenbauer. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stam. Fernandez can see things others simply cannot. Some really good ball movement. That's an excellent interception. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And he's chosen to go back. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham. Now it's Romario. He's under a lot of pressure there. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Toure spots it and intercepts. Eto'o chasing after it. Beckenbauer. Adriano. And it's Ribéry. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Pele. Now it's Hazard. It's a threatening ball. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Hazard. Fernandes. Beckham. Fernandes gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Romario. Stam. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Pele. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Deftly away. Could move up a gear here. Well timed, excellent interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Stam. Beckenbauer. And it's Fernandes. Ribéry. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Look at this. Adriano! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that is indeed the final act. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Amiens.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Vinicius Junior. That'll be a throw. Chooses to go crossfield. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nesta. Pressing high and with purpose. Pele. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get it through? Fernandes. Pele. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now it's McAllister. Yamal. O'Reilly proves too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Inzaghi! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Amiens really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Fernandes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some good work on the right flank here. Timber. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good-looking ball. Hakimi. Henderson does really well to win the ball there. O'Reilly. Azar. Oh, good read. And it's Inzaghi. He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Stam gets across to intercept that. Pele. And it's Fernandes. Stam. Ball played for Nesta. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Very nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Chance, surely! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yamal, O'Reilly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Calafiori is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, oh, good spread. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. Beckenbauer is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vinicius Junior. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And please join me.
And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's McAllister. McAllister. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nesta. That could spell trouble. He's through. Inzaghi! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Amiens have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Yamal. Yamal ventures forward. O'Reilly. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that has put paid to that. Jordan Henderson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Beckenbauer, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's been hooked away. Arsenal have it back, And can go again. Nesta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Mbappe.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Amiens surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Arsenal very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
O'Reilly. And it's Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And right near the end, we have parity. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So all square with almost... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Fernandez, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Oh, that's nice. And this is Hazard. Some really good ball move. Can he finish?
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Check claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Tries to play it through, and this is Sneijder. So no flag here. He's free, he has got space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Sneijder. Searching pass he's played there. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And it's Hazard. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Good ball, good take. So we're still where we started right now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. This is a promising build-up. Hazard. Beckenbauer. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Puskas.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Puskas. Hazard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's being urged to shoot. Gets his head on it! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one.
Fernandez! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Stan kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Puskás with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And the shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book. It's an Arsenal free kick.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see the...
Zola! So, third corner of the game. Terrific effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Puskás. Vitinha. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here. Timber tries to pass it through. Haaland. There's the shot! Maldini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al
Vitinha.
tiempo reglamentario.
Rijkaard. And it's Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sneijder. Cristiano Ronaldo. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Sneijder. Timber. Azar. Azar. Great ball, and he's in here. That is good. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So, into the second half. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard in acres of space out wide. And it's Fernandes. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's played charge, surely! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Haaland really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
So will they make it count again? And he's taking no chances there. Great vision. This might spell danger. Puskas! Rijkaard.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vitinha. Schneider. Now it's Owen. Hazard. Beckenbauer cannot be beaten that easily. Arsenal looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! Oh, good finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And this is Zola. Fernandes. It's out for a goal kick. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And it's Timber. Azar. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Vitinha. Now it's Azar. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Stam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hazard is having a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Cambio en Tigres. Número
Size
11.
really matters, and it's
Número
time
7.
to make it matter now.
Número 10. Número 9.
Rizal with
Número
the short
23.
one. And it's Maldini. Shapes to
Número
shoot!
21. Número 18.
Terrific save.
Número 20.
What
Número
a chance.
8.
He probably had
Número
more
15.
time than he realised.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
It's their second corner of the game. Well read. And the danger... Alvarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Incoming delivery. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ribéry. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Platini! And that's a sharp finish. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish? And the ball... And Ribéry! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Puskás. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Into the last 5 minutes. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And he's picked out the run. Not the most convincing of passes. Rizal. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rijkaard. And Rizal. Now it's Thuram. Thuram makes a dash for it. Oh, he's put and the shot! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Tigres may be down, but not out just yet. Threads one in. Hot real chance! And a neat finish! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion.
Against South Africa.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
That is a brilliant interception. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Hazard, and he's managed to get... Ibrahimovic! Caicedo. Koundé. Tchouaméni. It's Pedri. João Neves. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found some space. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Caicedo. And here's De Bruyne. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he was quick to react. Beckenbauer. And it's Pedri. Caicedo. And it's Neves. To Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Zanetti. Beckenbauer. And it's Michel Platini. Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. For Leicester. O'Reilly. Beckenbauer. Half an hour played now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's very neat. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. It's played through for him. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hazard. And it's Zanetti, looking for a run-up. Neatly clipped into space. João Neves. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Foden. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. João, can he finish? Leicester clears it away. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Tchouaméni. Now this could be a chance. Beckenbauer. That's an imaginative pass. And it's been played through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Arsenal just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Pedri. Now it's João Felix. And the shot! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Foden. And the finish! Oh, good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. South Africa dragged themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Zaire Emery. João Neves. And Zaire Emery. Now it's João Felix. João Felix. And it's Zaire Emery. That's a lovely, neat pass. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Fernandez receives it in a good position here. And here's for chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's been slipped through. Mbappe, he's through on goal. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's...
Chance, surely! Platini. Nesta. O'Reilly. And he's forced to go back. Ball played for Nesta. Stam. Zanetti. A man never lacking in drive or determination. Camavinga. João Neves. And here's Foden. Foden. Zanetti. Fernandez has found the net here, of course. And it's Zaire Emery. Foden. And the shot. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
João Felix demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play. South Africa give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Well read. And the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Distributed tidily.
Has been indicated.
Threads one in. Pedri crosses. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. All hands on deck for this one. Gattuso gets it away. Stood up well to him there. Ibrahimovic. Time added on 4 minutes. It's a searching pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. João Neves. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And we come to you now with a
Mbappe
quick
claiming the man
request
of the
to
match award.